The time of the caterpillar has come to an end. Chosen ones have long walked through a period of preparation, a time when growth happened in quiet stillness, hidden from the eyes of the world. This stage, marked by introspection and transformation, was necessary for the chosen ones to grow into their full potential. Like the caterpillar, they had to undergo significant changes, often feeling confined, unsure of what was to come, yet knowing deep down that something greater awaited. Now, that moment has arrived. Chosen ones have emerged from the cocoon of transformation with newfound strength and purpose. The struggles and challenges that once felt overwhelming have served as the foundation for their growth, shaping them into the beings they are now. Every experience, whether painful or joyful, has played a role in preparing them for this moment. The caterpillar days, marked by limitation, uncertainty, and the sense of being unfinished, are over. It is time to embrace the wings that have formed through this transformative process. These wings symbolize freedom, expansion, and the ability to rise above what once held them down. No longer bound by the constraints of their past selves, chosen ones are ready to soar. This transformation is not just physical or external, it is an inner awakening. The wings represent the power to navigate the world with grace, confidence, and an unshakable connection to their higher purpose. The energy that was once contained within the cocoon now flows freely, propelling chosen ones into a new chapter of their lives. With these wings comes the realization that chosen ones are no longer the same. The person they were before has evolved into someone who sees the world from a higher perspective, with the clarity and vision to understand their role in it. The doubts and fears that accompanied the caterpillar stage no longer define them. Instead, they are guided by a deeper sense of purpose, knowing that every step they take moving forward is aligned with the divine path they are meant to walk. This is the moment of emergence, where chosen ones are invited to embrace their transformation fully. The wings they now carry are not just symbolic, they are a reminder of the strength, resilience, and wisdom they have gained through their journey. As they prepare to take flight, they will explore what they learned during their time in the cocoon and how that growth has shaped who they are today. Understanding this growth is essential as they step into their new reality, ready to soar. During the time spent in the cocoon, chosen ones underwent profound inner growth, much of it invisible to the outside world. This period of stillness was not wasted, it was a time of transformation, where deep reflection and introspection took place. Inside the cocoon, chosen ones faced their deepest fears, confronted their limitations, and began to shed layers of who they once were. It was a time of internal struggle, but also of immense development, laying the foundation for the strength and wisdom they now carry. The cocoon represented both protection and confinement. While it offered a safe space to grow, it also limited the chosen one's ability to act, forcing them to remain still and focus inward. This stillness was a powerful teacher. It taught patience, resilience, and the importance of trusting the process, even when the outcome wasn't clear. Many times, chosen ones felt as though nothing was happening, that they were stuck in a place of waiting. But beneath the surface, incredible transformation was unfolding, preparing them for the moment when they would emerge with newfound clarity and power. Chosen ones learned to trust themselves during this time. In the cocoon, external validation was absent, leaving them to rely on their own inner voice. This isolation wasn't a punishment, but a gift. It forced them to cultivate a deep relationship with their intuition, to recognize their inner strength, and to begin trusting the guidance that comes from within. The cocoon allowed for this internal dialogue to flourish, strengthening the connection between chosen ones and their higher selves. This period also brought valuable lessons about letting go. Chosen ones learned that in order to evolve, they had to release old patterns, beliefs, and attachments that no longer served them. The cocoon was a place of purification, where anything that weighed them down had to be left behind. This shedding of the old was not easy, but it was necessary to make room for the new. As chosen ones reflect on their time in the cocoon, they realize how much lighter and freer they have become, having released what no longer aligns with their higher purpose. Now that the Chosen Ones have emerged from this period of growth, they are ready to explore the next phase of their transformation. It is time to shed the old skin entirely, letting go of the past limitations that kept them bound. This next step will reveal how to release those final layers that no longer serve their highest path. The process of transformation is never complete without the shedding of old skin. Chosen Ones, having spent time in the cocoon of growth, must now release the remnants of their past selves. This shedding is a symbolic and essential step, one that allows them to step fully into the power and freedom they have worked so hard to cultivate. The old skin represents the fears, doubts, and limitations that have held them back from realizing their full potential. Now, it's time to let go of what no longer serves their higher purpose. Holding on to the past can be tempting. There is comfort in the familiar, even when it no longer aligns with the Chosen One's evolving path. But clinging to the old ways only creates stagnation, preventing forward movement. This is why Chosen Ones are called to shed these outdated beliefs and patterns, much like a snake shedding its skin. The process may feel uncomfortable or even painful at times, but it is a necessary part of the journey toward full transformation. Releasing the past requires honesty. Chosen Ones must look at themselves clearly, recognizing the aspects of their lives that are no longer in alignment with their true selves. This includes relationships, habits, and even internal narratives that have kept them small. By acknowledging these limitations, they can consciously decide to let them go, creating space for new growth and expansion. Each layer they release brings them closer to the freedom they are destined to experience. This shedding is not about forgetting the past or denying where they came from. Instead, it's about honoring the journey they have traveled while choosing not to be defined by it. Chosen Ones understand that their past experiences were part of their growth, but they no longer need to carry the weight of those experiences. With each step they take, they move further from the old version of themselves, stepping into the lightness of being that comes with shedding the unnecessary layers. As Chosen Ones shed these final layers, they will begin to feel a sense of lightness and freedom. This is the moment when their wings begin to truly take shape, free from the constraints of the old. Shedding the past prepares them for the next phase of their journey, discovering the full power of their wings and awakening to new strengths. This newfound awareness will propel them forward into a reality they are ready to embrace. The moment has come for Chosen Ones to awaken to the full power of their wings. After shedding the old skin, there is a new sense of clarity and lightness that comes with this stage of transformation. The wings, which once seemed fragile or undeveloped, are now ready to unfold and reveal their true strength. Chosen Ones are not the same as they were before. They have evolved into beings of immense inner power, and these wings symbolize the newfound abilities and strengths that have been waiting to emerge. The wings represent more than just freedom. They symbolize the Chosen One's ability to rise above challenges and see the bigger picture. With wings, Chosen Ones are no longer limited to the ground or confined by past struggles. They can now soar, gaining a higher perspective on life's events and obstacles. This expanded view allows them to navigate their path with greater wisdom, seeing opportunities and solutions that were previously hidden from sight. The wings give Chosen Ones the ability to transcend limitations, flying above what once held them back. Awakening to this power requires trust. Chosen Ones must trust in their wings, knowing that they are strong enough to carry them to new heights. This trust is built on the foundation of everything they have learned and experienced up to this point. The strength of their wings comes not just from the transformation they have undergone, but from the inner resilience they have cultivated through challenges. These wings are a reminder of that inner strength, and Chosen Ones must now learn to trust their ability to fly. This stage is also about discovering new abilities. The wings Chosen Ones now carry are more than just symbolic. They represent talents, gifts, and strengths that may have been dormant, but are now ready to be expressed. These new abilities could range from heightened intuition, leadership, creativity, or even the ability to inspire and uplift others. The wings are a gateway to unlocking these strengths, allowing Chosen Ones to use their gifts in ways that align with their true purpose. As Chosen Ones begin to awaken to their new strengths, they will start to see the world through fresh eyes. The power of their wings allows them to explore new horizons, ready to embrace the limitless potential that lies before them. With this newfound freedom, it's time to fully understand what it means to fly and the path they will now take. The wings of transformation have now unfolded, and chosen ones are ready to experience the freedom of flight. This is a moment of liberation, where the limitations that once held them down no longer apply. The sky, once a distant dream, is now within reach. Chosen ones can now soar, exploring the vast possibilities that lie ahead. The freedom of flight is not just about physical movement. It is about the freedom to explore new directions, embrace opportunities, and navigate life from a higher perspective. Flying is a skill that requires both trust and awareness. While chosen ones now have the wings to take them where they are meant to go, they must also learn to navigate the winds of life. The path ahead is not always a straight line. There will be currents that pull in different directions, and chosen ones must learn to adjust their flight accordingly. This freedom requires flexibility and the ability to flow with change rather than resist it. The wings give them the power to rise above challenges, but they also offer the ability to maneuver through them with grace. The sensation of flying also brings a new understanding of what it means to be on a chosen path. No longer bound to the ground, chosen ones can see their journey from a much broader perspective. This higher view allows them to recognize patterns, lessons, and connections that were once hidden. They begin to understand the bigger picture of their life, realizing that every experience, challenge, and triumph has led them to this moment. The freedom of flight gives chosen ones the ability to see where they have come from and, more importantly, where they are headed. With this newfound freedom, chosen ones also begin to realize the responsibility that comes with their wings. The ability to fly offers incredible possibilities, but it also requires careful consideration of how they will use this power. Chosen ones are not just flying for themselves, they are flying for a purpose, one that is deeply connected to their higher calling. Every flight, every decision, and every move forward carries the potential to impact the world around them in meaningful ways. As chosen ones continue to embrace the freedom of flight, they will inevitably face winds of change. These winds may test their wings, but they also offer an opportunity to rise even higher. Learning to navigate these changes will reveal how to harness the power of their flight, guiding them through life's inevitable transformations. As chosen ones take flight, they will inevitably encounter winds of change. These winds, unpredictable and often powerful, can push them in unexpected directions. However, these challenges are not meant to derail their journey. They are opportunities to grow stronger and more skilled in navigating life's currents. The winds of change may seem like obstacles, but chosen ones have the power to rise above them, using their wings to soar higher rather than being held back by resistance. Challenges often come when least expected, but chosen ones are not without guidance. The key to rising above these challenges is to trust the wings they have been given and the instincts that have been honed through their transformation. The winds may be strong, but chosen ones are stronger. These winds are not meant to be fought against, but rather embraced as part of the journey. By adapting to the flow of change, chosen ones can use these challenges to propel themselves forward, turning what seems like a hindrance into momentum. Chosen ones must also learn to remain centered during times of turbulence. The winds of change can cause confusion and doubt, but those who stay grounded in their purpose will not be easily swayed. This inner grounding is what keeps chosen ones steady when everything around them seems uncertain. In moments of uncertainty, it's important for chosen ones to reconnect with their inner strength, reminding themselves that they are fully capable of navigating whatever comes their way. This sense of inner stillness provides balance and allows them to respond to challenges with clarity rather than panic. Another important aspect of navigating these winds is the ability to adapt. Flexibility is key when the direction of the wind shifts unexpectedly. Chosen ones must be willing to adjust their course, trusting that even when the path changes, they are still being guided toward their greater purpose. Adapting doesn't mean abandoning their vision, it means finding new ways to achieve it. The ability to adjust without losing sight of their higher calling is one of the greatest strengths chosen ones possess. As the winds of change test their wings, chosen ones will find that each challenge makes them more resilient, more adaptable, and more in tune with their journey. The very winds that once seemed like a threat become allies, lifting them higher and providing new perspectives on their path. Having learned to navigate these winds, chosen ones are ready to embrace the lightness of being that comes with living fully aligned with their true selves. This newfound alignment opens the door to even greater freedom and clarity in their journey forward. Chosen ones have now reached a point where they can experience the lightness of being that comes from living in full alignment with their true selves. This lightness is not simply a physical sensation, it is an energetic freedom that comes when chosen ones release all that no longer serves them and fully embrace their higher purpose. The weight of old fears, doubts, and limitations has been shed, and in its place, there is a sense of clarity, peace, and joy. Living in alignment means that every thought, action, and decision reflects the chosen one's deepest truth. The lightness of being is a result of chosen ones connecting deeply with their inner essence. When they live in alignment with who they truly are, life begins to flow more effortlessly. Obstacles that once seemed insurmountable are now seen as opportunities for growth, and chosen ones navigate their path with a sense of ease and confidence. This state of being does not mean that challenges no longer exist, but it means that they are no longer weighed down by fear or uncertainty. The lightness comes from knowing that they are walking the path they were meant to walk, guided by a higher force. Living in alignment also means that chosen ones are more attuned to the energies around them. They can sense when something feels right and when it does not, allowing them to make decisions that keep them aligned with their purpose. This heightened awareness gives chosen ones the ability to move through life with greater clarity, avoiding distractions and embracing opportunities that are truly meant for them. The lightness of being comes from trusting this inner guidance and allowing it to lead the way. There is a profound sense of joy that accompanies this lightness. Chosen ones no longer feel the need to prove themselves or live according to others' expectations. They are free to express themselves fully, embracing their uniqueness and sharing their gifts with the world. This authenticity is what allows chosen ones to radiate their light, touching the lives of those around them and inspiring others to find their own truth. The lightness of being is a celebration of this freedom, a reminder that living in alignment with one's true self is the greatest gift of all. As chosen ones embrace this lightness, they begin to realize that there are no limits to what they can achieve. With their wings fully expanded and their purpose clear, they are ready to explore new horizons and embrace the limitless potential that lies ahead. This is the next step in their journey, expanding their horizons and seeing just how far their wings can carry them. With their wings fully spread and their hearts aligned with purpose, chosen ones now step into a phase of limitless potential. The journey so far has been one of transformation, and now the horizon stretches wide, filled with possibilities. This is the moment where chosen ones realize that the only boundaries are the ones they place upon themselves. With their newfound lightness of being, they can move freely into new realms of experience, exploring paths that once seemed distant or unreachable. Expanding horizons requires an openness to the unknown. Chosen ones are no longer confined to the familiar patterns of their past lives. Instead, they are encouraged to step beyond the limits of what they thought was possible. This stage of the journey is about embracing the vast potential that lies before them, trusting that they are fully equipped to navigate whatever comes their way. The wings they have earned through their transformation will carry them to new heights where opportunities for growth, connection, and fulfillment are abundant. As chosen ones look out toward the horizon, they may begin to sense new callings, desires, or dreams stirring within them. These desires are not random. They are an expression of their soul's deepest yearning to expand and evolve. Chosen ones are invited to follow these new impulses, knowing that they are being guided toward experiences that will further unfold their potential. Each step forward is an invitation to grow, to explore, and to deepen their understanding of their unique role in the world. The expansion of horizons also brings with it a new level of responsibility. With great potential comes the awareness that chosen ones are creators of their own reality. They have the power to shape their lives according to their highest vision, and this requires a commitment to staying aligned with their truth. Chosen ones must continually check in with themselves, ensuring that their actions, decisions, and intentions remain rooted in their higher purpose. This self-awareness is key to fully embracing the limitless potential ahead. As they move into this expanded space, chosen ones will encounter others on similar journeys. These connections are significant as they provide opportunities for collaboration, support, and shared growth. The horizon is not just about personal expansion, it is also about coming together with others to create something greater than themselves. With their wings outstretched and their potential fully realized, chosen ones now begin to recognize the power of unity. Flying together with other chosen ones brings even greater strength, as collective energy amplifies their impact. The next step is to explore the power of unity and how chosen ones can rise together to achieve even greater heights. As chosen ones continue to soar, they begin to recognize the power of unity and collaboration with others on the same journey. While the path of transformation is often one of personal growth, it is also part of a larger collective experience. When chosen ones come together, their individual strengths are amplified, and their shared purpose becomes even more powerful. The wings they now carry are not meant to fly solo forever. There is a unique magic in coming together with other chosen ones to rise even higher. Flying together with others brings a sense of community and support that strengthens each individual's ability to navigate the skies of life. Chosen ones are no longer isolated on their journeys, but are surrounded by those who understand the same trials, the same transformations, and the same victories. This unity allows for the sharing of wisdom, experiences, and insights, creating a collective strength that cannot be achieved alone. Each chosen one brings something unique to the group, and together they create a force that moves with greater purpose and power. The power of unity also extends beyond mere support. It creates synergy. When chosen ones unite, their combined energy has the potential to create profound change, not only in their own lives, but in the world around them. Their collective light is brighter, and their shared purpose radiates outward, touching the lives of others in ways they may not even realize. This is the strength of unity. It multiplies the impact of individual efforts, creating ripples that spread far and wide. However, unity does not mean losing individuality. Chosen ones maintain their unique gifts, perspectives, and strengths, but when they come together, they enhance one another. There is no competition or comparison. Instead, there is mutual respect and acknowledgement of the value each person brings. Flying together allows chosen ones to learn from one another, to see things from different perspectives, and to support each other in their collective rise. This collaboration strengthens their wings, allowing them to fly farther than they could alone. The experience of flying together reminds chosen ones that they are part of something much bigger. Their individual journeys are meaningful, but when united, they are part of a greater mission, one that transcends personal goals and speaks to the larger purpose of uplifting and transforming the world. With this sense of unity, chosen ones are now prepared to fully embrace their wings and step into their highest purpose. The journey has led them to this moment, where they are ready to soar into the limitless potential of their true calling and fulfill the destiny they have been preparing for all along. The journey of transformation has reached its pinnacle, and chosen ones are now fully ready to embrace their wings and soar into their divine purpose. The caterpillar days are long gone, and what has emerged is a being of strength, clarity, and alignment with the higher calling that has always been present. Chosen ones have navigated the trials of growth, released the weight of their past, and stepped into the freedom of their true selves. Now they are prepared to use the wings they have earned to fly toward their destiny. Embracing their wings means trusting fully in the path that lies ahead, knowing that every challenge and opportunity serves to further their purpose. These wings are not just symbols of freedom. They are tools of empowerment, allowing chosen ones to rise above limitations and obstacles with grace. With every beat of their wings, chosen ones move closer to fulfilling the mission they have been called to, one that aligns with both their individual gifts and the greater needs of the world. Soaring into purpose is not just about achieving personal success, it is about stepping fully into the role that chosen ones were meant to play. This role is unique to each individual, but collectively, chosen ones are here to uplift, inspire, and lead by example. Their wings carry them to places where they can make a meaningful impact, whether through acts of service, creative expression, or simply living in alignment with their highest truth. The light they now radiate is a beacon for others, showing the way for those still in their own transformation process. As chosen ones fully embrace their wings, they also embrace the limitless potential that comes with their journey. There are no more boundaries, only the infinite possibilities that await. Every choice they make, every action they take, contributes to the fulfillment of their purpose. They now understand that their journey is not about the destination, but about the continual unfolding of their potential and the positive influence they can have on the world around them. The flight ahead is filled with promise. Chosen ones are no longer bound by fear, doubt, or limitations. They are free to soar, to explore new horizons, and to live fully in alignment with their divine mission. The wings they have earned will carry them far beyond what they once believed possible, allowing them to touch the sky and rise into their greatest potential. With the transformation complete, chosen ones are now ready to embrace the fullness of their journey, knowing they are equipped to navigate whatever comes their way, soaring confidently into their purpose.